Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Okay, Wednesdays don't get much better than this. It's free shipping Wednesday, people. So every order of 65 plus gets you free shipping from Stampin' Up! Woo woo! So I'm going to show you guys a card that I did today. And I'll show you a little bit. Do you want to see some inspiration first? I'll show you. Okay. Just a second. My children, your mother is on a Facebook Live. Unless you would like to be grounded, I suggest you zip it. Okay. So, look at like that. That's my fabulous parenting in the background. During celebration, check this out. We have the ability to earn, free stuff for every 60 purchase. Denise, I love you. I needed this all day. And sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. Okay, during celebration, we can get these like free items for every 60 we purchase. So I was playing with one of the sets, and this is kind of it's a card kit that's in there. I don't know, like, how beautiful is this? Love it. And you get 4 of each. So loving this card kit. But I was like, okay, I like the layout. I like what they've done with the vellum and the gold and blah, blah. So I want to play with it a little bit. So I went and pulled out some other supplies, and I wanted to make sure that I could go get kind of the same feel, but with current stuff and maybe with some Christmas stuff because I'm still a few cards short. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. Ready? Okay. I keep saying that. So what I've got to start, we have got a Mossy Meadow cardstock base. Yes. 4 1/4, actually 8.5 scored. So that's at 4 1/4. And then it's 5.5 wide. Good. Easy, breezy, fabulous. Next, hello Sharon and Debbie. I have got a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of, what's that stuff called? Paper, yeah. Designer Series paper. Just a sec, I'm going to show you which one it's from. So this is from that gorgeous Christmas Time is Here specialty DSP. So if you missed this one, it is like stunning. It's got gold foil in it. I'm not a gold girl, and I fell in love with this stuff, okay? So it's beautiful. Hi, Addie. Okay, next one. What we're going to do is we're actually going to take this DSP, and I need to use my paper trimmer for this, okay? So I'm in the habit of always, look, somehow I've always managed to get snail on there. I always use the numbers on this side, but I forget about the fact that we've got the numbers on this side, which are super helpful when you want to do what I'm about to do right now. So pay attention to these ones, okay, peeps? Here we go. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to line this up, and if you notice, there's the 1 inch mark, so I'm going to come back 1/4 inch from it, so I'm at 3/4 inch, yes? Now, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I can see where 1 inch is, okay? Oops, I need to make sure, I just moved my hand, sorry. And so I'm actually going to line this one up at 3/4 inch. Now, I feel like, hang on, I'm going to pull it back. You'll watch till your friend arrives. Make your friend can watch with you. We'll put her on. Okay, so I've got it at 3/4 inch down this way as well. So there's 1 inch and I'm at 3/4. Now, because the card is 5 1/4 inches long, we're going to stop 3/4 inch back. So to simplify this, oh, I should put it on paper. That would make your lives easier. So if you're trying to repeat this, you don't have to think because thinking's overrated. So you're going to cut from 3/4 inch down to 4.5 inches. Okay, so that's where we're cutting from. Does that make sense? Can you see that? Here we go. Down to 4.5. Whoop. Cut. Next part's easy. Now turn it. Hi there, Jeanette. Hi, Christine. Turn it again, put it back at that 3/4 mark. Now this part's a little bit easier now because you've already got a little kind of cut mark up here. You can just kind of slide up to it. When I get to that, this time this is 4, so we're going to go from 3/4 inch down to 3 1/4. Yes, following me? So from 3/4 inch down to 3 1/4 is my second cut. Now, you guys, it really truly gets easy at this point because you've already got everything kind of, all your lines going. So again, we're going to do that same thing. We're going to cut all the way down to 4.5. We're going to turn it again, just going to 3/4. So essentially what we're doing here, hello from Sandy Hook. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to cut out. There, I can feel it catch. I'm going to take out my center. Take out your center. If only it were that easy, okay? Yes, you see? Now, don't throw this out because this piece is super, you could stick it in there. We're not going to, but you could, yes? Okay, so this is the piece I wanted. Hello, Julie. Okay, so keep that. Next piece. This part's actually not complicated. So what we're going to do next is we're going to just take, and this is so I don't screw this up and I don't lose it. If you could actually see the state of my desk right now, you would be surprised as to how I've been able to create anything but I start tossing. When I start getting creative, things start flying. Okay, so we're gonna come in here and just gonna do this carefully, right? Because it's not a sturdy feeling, right? Because you've got just the frame. So glue that down. Ta-da! Now, if you needed to know the measurements for this part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into that center, and it is 3 3/4 by 2 1/2, the hole is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut some vellum, 3 3/4 I said. So we're gonna go 3 5/8 by 2 3/8. You like this? I'm a total, oh see, Angie, you make me feel better. I'm a total, I'm a math geek, so I'm always doing my fractions. So 3 3/4, I just wanna go 1/8 of an inch less, so 3 5/8. Double checking, 2 1/2, 2 3/8. Anyone ever hear that saying? Measure twice, cut once. It's my father-in-law's favorite saying. Okay, so this is where we're gonna jump in here. Do you want to see it? Look at how sweet is this thing? So this is the mini trimmer. This is available currently to demos to pre-order. So we can get this right now. Only other way to get this one is actually going to be joining Stampin' Up! And getting it in your starter kit, which is amazing. It just makes, the deal's killer anyway. Okay, so here's 2 inches. Okay, so there's 2 1/4. We're going to go to 2 3/8, just as I say right here, people. Okay, boop. Chop. Such a satisfying little chop. Then we want to go to 3 5/8. So there's my 3-inch mark. It's always just after the number. So 3, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 5/8. Okay. Everyone following me? How seriously? Do you love him or her? Sweet. I know. Okay. So this piece, and you want to double check it just to make sure. Kind of go in here, lay it in. You're like, beautiful. Fits perfect. Okay. Next step. You ready? I don't need that piece of vellum. So we got to get the embossing, buddy people. You guys are really quiet today. Why are you quiet? You're creeping me out. I am going to keep a pair of tweezers near me because I need to give it a good rub, and I don't want my greasy little mitts getting in there. Okay. Even though my hands are clean. Shoot me with that free shipping. I know. Okay. Jacqueline, I'm with you. And I don't know if they could have timed it any better. Free shipping at the same time that they released cutting plates for our die cutting machines. Like, I honestly was giddy this morning. Okay, so I've got some gold embossing powder. I'm looking for the stamp as we speak because I did all my stamping on my one that I prepped. And now do you think I can see my stamp? No, I cannot. Okay, there it is. Got it. Okay, so ordered the mini trimmer today. You will love it, Carol. I sit and stamp, but my cutter's a little bit over. So I actually have to get up to go cut. So I'm loving with having this mini trimmer here that I'm not having to go anywhere. Like, I'm just pulling it out and cutting. Okay, so we're going to go to Christmas Rose. Now we've got all these super cute little dots that work beautifully for a berry image, but I don't want a berry. So I took them all. Yes, there's all the dots, and I stuck them on to one block. I'm going to ink them up with some slightly pink emboss or Versamark because, that's how I roll. I am going to strategically place chunks of it in the corners. You're going to understand why in a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to go. I'm not worrying about getting Versamark on my desk. I don't intend to heat stick any embossing powder to it anytime soon. I will clean it off after, though. Okay, and then I think I need one more in here. Oh, I don't like the way you're curling, so you're going to come there. You follow me? I already feel guilty about your 4 a.m. purchase. Well, you were up at 4 a.m. Okay, just go like this, or go like this. You like that? See? All gone. Nobody knows it's there. Okay, now I really shouldn't have just stuck my big fat thumb on there because that's how you end up getting bits where you don't want them. So here, I have got my tweezers. I'm going to drop this right into my tray. If you don't have a tray, don't panic. You know what you can use? The little, what's it called? Tupperware ones that you can buy. Or, not Tupperware, but they're like Ziploc, I think. They're great for that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab it. And I'm really trying to keep my fingers out of this. I find vellum is actually worse than cardstock in terms of you getting Klingons where you don't want them, okay? So we're going to give it a little bit gonna give it a tap, tap. Take off any bits. I know I'm totally, or coffee filters. Oh, cord, that's a good idea. I've never heard that. Okay, there, get him a good coat. See, you can totally see, look where my thumb was. It's stuck to it. We're taking it off. It's not staying. You're not catching a free ride. Okay, now this part, I am gonna resort, just a second, because I already burnt my hand when I was working on my sample and I'm not tall enough. There we go. Okay, my husband made me this. It's super funny. Oh, it won't work in there because I took off my clip. Dang. Will it? Oh no, it totally works. Okay, look. I totally forgot whether or not it did. So my husband made me this very trusty device so I don't have to burn my hands holding it. But you do have to be able to pick it up. Yes, spaz. Okay, you ready? Can you guys see it? You're not gonna be able to see the fun though. There, I'll do it out here so you can kind of see the fun. Okay, I think the oils in our skin get into the... Absolutely, Roz, I totally agree. Okay, ready? Here we go. So I am just moving this around with my tweezers. Now, I don't start doing much moving until it starts changing, and it just started now. So now I can use my tweezers. Or not, because they just let go. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I totally panicked because I couldn't hold on to it with my tweezers, and I'm like, I'm gonna burn it, and I don't wanna burn it. There we go. Maybe you shouldn't be a spaz like me. Okay, hang on, we're getting there. My tweezers are not wanting to hold this. My tweezers are on strike. They're saying no thank you. They don't wanna get burnt either. There. Catching the last bits. Done, done, done. Oh, I see some over here. And finished. Oh, you use a wooden clothespin. Look at you. That's a brilliant idea, wooden clothespin. Wait till you see me and I'll light that on fire. Huh, I'm gonna be like, Ange, seriously. Okay, we're putting that away and I'm unplugging it. Okay, do you see my pretty vellum? This makes me happy. Now, the reason that you saw me paying a little bit more attention to trying to get some dots in the corner, okay? So I was really focusing on trying to get that. I know, Jacqueline, so have I, but I feel like my tweezers are not holding tight. The paper was actually moving in it. It was kind of funky. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna grab, whoops, not from there. I'm gonna grab my glue dots and I'm grabbing my roll tonight, which you don't often see me do, okay? Because I usually use up my little paper pumpkin ones, but I want to be able to use this technique where I just take the roll and I can press right on and take off the glue dot with it because I want to hide them. So I'm totally strategically placing. Oh, I know, I love the vellum too. Okay, so this one's a little bit harder because I didn't get anybody super close to the corner, but we'll kind of go over here, I guess. And then I'll hide him somewhere. Whoop! Glue it to the table. I had last night, Corey was laughing, but she had texted me and I said, hey, I'll text you back. I'm supervising 200 and something kids in the basement. It was our Christmas concert. Not at my house. That sounded really bad. There was not 200 children in my basement. We had our school Christmas concert and I was in the pit with a whole bunch of wee people that were very excited to go on stage. Okay, do you see that? Anyone else seeing how gorgeous that is? Okay, so next step. This is where we bust in to this killer designer series paper. So I'm going to move some of these bits out of your way. You don't need them. I'm going to grab this. Okay, so we got our die cutting machine. Now I took a chunk of that coordinating designer series paper. Now this is the part, you guys, this is why you need new Big Shot plates, because I realized I can't even see through mine anymore. Look what mine look like. Okay, and I had one package, yes, one package left of plates. And so when I realized we were able to order plates again, I, of course, right away opened my new pack because I've been dying going, we need to get a new Big Shot, or not a new Big Shot, but a new die cutting machine. And I don't want to use up my plates until I can or throw them out because what if I was in that mode. And I know we can get them other places. I understand that. I just don't want to. I want to get my stuff from Stampin' Up. Okay, so hang on. I'm just going to boop. So yes, I got my new plates. I may or may not have bought a lot of sets of new plates. Okay, best way to line this up that I learned previously, and I've just remembered having this conversation with myself, is make sure the two dots on the opposite sides are kind of in. Try and get your hands off without moving. Now when you have a clear plate, you have no problem seeing if it jiggles when you put it down. You have a problem when your plates look like mine did. Okay, so we're gonna crank that out. Okay. Look at this. Do you see this? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so here, go there. Toss that down. Now, there is one more thing I should have done and totally forgot. So we'll do it quick and then we'll die cut. We're gonna do one more little bit of embossing. I have got a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Grab your embossing buddy. I know, didn't it? It's so sad. That's all it takes for me. I'm like, yay, new cutting plates. Don't you have 50,000 die cutting machines? I have 5. Actually, I don't. Megan, I only have 4. We're down to 4, okay? Because one blew up, yes? I'm so taking advantage of DSP. I know. Isn't it great when you have to knock off some like serious cards? You're like, just die cut it. Okay, got that. Grab our tray. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Amazed that I can see it in this room. Scoop some on. Oh yeah, we unplugged the heat gun just in case, because we were trying to be ultra efficient. Oh wait, I didn't need to be. Scoop it one more time. Give him an extra little digit. Give him a tap, tap. Make sure, don't allow Klingons to take a ride. Hello, Jen West. Okay, close that up. I'm bossing you around, even though you can't do any of the things that I'm telling you to. Okay, plug this back in. I'm not using that holder thing this time. It's gonna heat this up. Sorry, I totally just spaced out there. No. Isn't that so satisfying? Okay, done. Sometimes I feel like I should just emboss things. Maybe I should start embossing worksheets for my kids. Don't you think they'd take them far more seriously if they had gold embossing? Okay, next. We just have to find the die that I had and carried over here and then lost. Did anyone see what I did with the die? There it is. I see it. We're all good. Sounded like embossing you around. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Embossing you around. I know. Oh, look at that. Embossing you around. Yes, you bought the wonderful Christmas. I know. I love this. I'm always disappointed when it's Christmas card season is over because they have to admit they're kind of one of my, or not one, they probably are. They're my favorite cards to make. I really love them. Okay, we're going to crank this through. Again, I could see embossed worksheets. I know. Don't you think, Maya, we could like rock the embossed worksheets? The kids would spend half their time doing what I do when there's embossing, and I just sit there and I go like this. Mind you, that might look a little weird. Okay, so we got that piece. I can recycle that now. Let's get rid of this. I have to put the die with the rest of the dies before I lose it. Okay, so we got this far, yes? Now, this is kind of where I got to with my other sample card as well. So we're going to work on 2 of these at the same time. Now, this one you'll notice, this one actually has a different floral image than the one you saw me die cut. Reason being, I fussy cut this one, but I was not going to make you watch me fussy cut. So what we're going to do, we're going to do that same technique again with the glue dots. Can you tell? I actually didn't have a completed card today. I had ideas around what I was going to do. I feel like I need some happy mail. Why do I seem down? I'm not down, I promise. Happy mail makes me happy though. I like happy mail. Okay, there we go. Embossed worksheets will get the students engaged. Look at it. See, I agree. Can't put that down until I got this down. Thank you, Pam. Okay, go like this. We'll do both. And then you can decide which flower I already know which flower I like better. Isn't that funny? I already tell. You can tell me now. You won't offend me if you tell me which flower you like better. Okay, there. We're going to put that one down. And we're going to take our gorgeous embossed piece. We're going to slap this one right in the middle. Push them down. You love losing yourself in the craziness. Well, welcome to my crazy, Jacqueline. I'm quite good at it. Crazy is my thing. Okay, next thing we need. We need dimensionals, okay? I can't resist. I can't put this down flat. So mine is going to, both of them are going to get popped up, and they're quite large. This is not a small image, people. So if you're going for like small and dainty, I'm not your girl. I am not your girl. If you want small and dainty, it ain't me. Just a sec. Okay, so this one, we're going to take you. Just got to figure out how I want to place you. Oh, I like that better. Okay, yeah, the flower going up. That works for me. Okay, I'm going to take you. I'm just trying to make sure it stays on the card. Now, I'm not usually super concerned about that if I'm giving it to someone by, like, you know, delivering it by hand. But when I'm mailing, things have to fit in envelopes. Poor Sean. Yesterday, 2 days ago, he had to go to the, no, it was yesterday he had to go, went to the post office. He had 87, 88 envelopes to mail. Seriously, I thought he was going to kill me. He's such a good man. He said he had to go back twice because the first time he went, there was like over 20 people in line. And he said, I just couldn't do it. I'm like, I understand that. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to tip you. We have to tip him because we got to fit all the bits, okay? So tip and fit. Tip and fit the bits. Fit, bits. Okay. Put you on like that. Yes, I see which one I love. Okay, but I do like that vellum with the gold. Small and dainty has never been my mantra. Okay. Here we go. Next thing we're going to do. And this is not me either. I'm like getting crazy today. Look what I have. Yes, this. So I'm going to show you my trick. I go in here and I take my snail and I snail this up, okay? Fit the bits, girl. Grab your gold. What's it called? Yeah, do we even have this anymore? I don't know, but it's in my drawer, so I'm using it because I wanted a little something gold. Okay, do a whole bunch of loopies around your hand. Take it off. Grab the middle-ish. Doesn't have to be bang on. Cut it. You can break these with your hand. Like it's actually thin enough that I can tear it, but it tends to stretch it a little bit and it gets a little wonky. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to stick it on. Once it's stuck on, we're going to floof it. So just go through, make it look the way you want it to look. Who are you and what? I know, are you seeing this, Core? Like I'm doing this by choice. It needed it though. I could feel it. I could sense it, Corey. I felt like it was needing some gold. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. You love the layout? Thank you. But as I said, I totally stole it. Did you see that? I'll show you the card again at the end if you missed it. I stole the layout from a Stampin' Up! Celebration card kit that is coming. Look at this. Hi, Christine. Don't worry. It'll still be up. You can watch it again after. But this is where I stole my layout from. Okay, so I loved this idea. Kind of played with this part a little bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we've stuck you on. Let's do the same thing with you. Stick some snail on the back. No one has said what their favorite flower is yet. You guys, pick one. What do you like? Go around. Foop. Do a few. Stuff's, I was going to say it's cheap. It's not an expensive little flare. Hold the middle. Do not let go. If you let go, you're hooped. Not looped, you're hooped. We don't steal layout. You got it, Roz. I didn't steal it. I scrap lifted. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to stick some more onto this one. Ta-da. Floof. You like the left one? Okay, Core, we totally have the same taste. Me too. I love the die cutting on this one, but I love with this cherry cobbler background that this one kind of seems to give it a bit more pow. The flower on my left, look at, we all agree. It was worth the fussy cutting then, if you like it. Of course you are. Okay, just a sec. Go on in here. Da-da. Orchids? What happened to orchids? Where did orchids come from? Are we doing orchids? You love them both? Oh, I'm glad, Carol. Okay, we're going to come in here. And we're going to stick you in here. Lovely. Now, this is going to make me a little bit loopy. So we're going to sneak a little bit right in here. Watch this. Like that. And stick him down. Give him a little love. Okay, hang on. I need my bone folder because they're not lying flat. And that's going to make me loopy. Take those. Lay them out. Okay, now I know I put something else on this counter. There. We're going to decide if it needs any of this, okay? You love these? Thank you. Okay, so we have got, do you need a bit? He needs a bit. Watch this. We're going to steal a bit. It's on my nail. I'm totally just like, we're freestyling it now, ladies. We're just getting crazy. I got to be back at the school tonight for 6. We've got like a school. It's called the Jingle Mingle this evening. And I am working at the wrapping station. Yes, I'm going to wrap. The kids have it's called the Jingle Shop. And they can go in and they can make their own little purchases. It's pretty cute. Okay. Best part is sometimes parents donate things to the Jingle Shop that they don't want in their house anymore. And sometimes the kids do this hilarious thing. They're like, oh, this matches my mom and dad's. I'm going to get this for them. And the best part is it's the thing that their parents just donated to get out of the house. Love those. Okay, so we're going like this. I'm trying to get 3 different sizes on here. There, and I think I'll put another just down in there. Love, love, love. Okay, I feel like this guy needs it too. He's going to be whining that he's naked. Give it a bit. Stick it on. I like that lone one hanging out in the bottom. He looked good on the foil. Or he did to me. You might not. You might be like, Ange, no, that did not work. But I liked it. So just roll with me and pretend. That sounds, it is, it's pretty cute, Corin. Everything's priced really inexpensive so that they can buy stuff. And then we wrap it and then they get it to take home to their parents for Christmas. They love it. Okay. Well, that part, it's cute. It is funny. I always giggle when parents get stuff back that they already had tried to donate and get out of the house. It's awesome. So, my dears, what do you think? Super fun layout and a gorgeous card that we've got such beautiful, like we've got gorgeous elements for this. So, free shipping is on. Ours is next week and so creatively called, well, ours is the Jingle Shop, Sharon. So they're both the same, don't you worry. If you head to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, okay? Easy, that's my site. It'll take you to where you can do your shopping. This is the host code you're going to use. When you use the host code, if you place an order of 65 or more, you're going to get free shipping. Yes, free shipping. And you can also order your cutting plates. You'll notice if you just search cutting plates, they're in the store. Yes. Add them to your order. If your order is over 25, I send you a free PDF of an upcoming class or project. And it's usually got 4 or 5 little things to do in it. If you spend 50 or more, I actually send you a make and take pack for that PDF. And I didn't tell anyone this. Look what else you'll get. So, not my dinosaur one. You can't have my dino days. That somehow ended up on the counter. But if you place an order using that host code, I'm also going to mail you out one of these. You're going to get either the Holiday Haul stamp set or the greatest part of Christmas. So watch your mail for it when you place your order. Must be done using the host code. It must be a $65 order or more to qualify for your free stamp set from me. This is huge, you guys. It's so exciting. So get your buns on. Get your order placed tonight. Do not miss it. It goes until 10:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? So it does end before midnight my time. Anyway, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed the layout. And I will see you all again this weekend. Bye.